Titular King and Rajya Sabha MP Usham calls upon citizens of Manipur to entrust him with the task of bringing development in the state. CLP leader Okrami Bobby calls Chief Minister N. Biren shameless for asking 35 MLAs with sacrificial spirit to transform Manipur into Sanalebag. All Tribal Students Union Manipur warns to seal interstate routes and halt national projects from October 26 if conduction of ADC election is not decided within 4 days. More than 600 trucks stranded on Imphal-Ziri Road on way to Imphal owing to pathetic condition of Barak Bridge. Manipur joins nation in observing Police Commemoration Day 2020. Police Commemoration Day observed at police stations across the state. Manipur reports 214 new COVID-19 cases and 3 deaths in the last 24 hours, rising tally to 16,276. Death toll reaches 124. And India's COVID-19 tally crosses 76 lakhs. Death toll reaches 1,15,914 and recovery rate stands above 88%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm Joyshree Usham. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the top stories and latest news at this hour. Titular King of Manipur and Rajya Sabha MP Usham has called upon citizens of Manipur to entrust him with the task of bringing development in the state. He has assured to fulfill his responsibilities to transform Manipur. He was speaking at the 77th anniversary commemoration on proclamation of the Provisional Government of Free India or Azad Hind, organized by Azad Hind Force Imphal Front at UNESCO School in Kongman today. It may be recalled that leader of Azad Hind Force or Indian National Army, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, with the help of then Imperial Japan, announced Provisional Government of Free India in Singapore on October 21, 1943. Speaking on the occasion, Usham stressed on the need to revamp Maibam Lotpaching and INA Memorial Complex in Moirang, which are associated with the Battle of Imphal during the Second World War, to attract more tourists in the state. Union Culture and Tourism Minister Prahlad Singh Patel also took part in the event via video conferencing. War artifacts and photos of the Battle of Imphal were exhibited on the occasion.
Indian National Army da Azad Hind Force da yaukiba adugumba mama leiba ku tasengna British sing makutegi ning tamba pamjadana madura landu da yaukiba thawai katkiba adugumba ikoi lanmi lising taruk to makoi gi damakta phajana ikoina khubom sengol sagalagadi ikoi da asoba makoi yumham da tawimel khangbo su ekar utba adum oiragani aduga loinana ikoi gi leiba si ko su ikoi gi state Manipur loina su ikoi asoba tourism gi adugumba hot spot amasu soidro oigani Malam di Japanese singse asuki matik bapa mapu ningba maribak ningba dumba zatini ngasi suni lepal laitana ikoi Japanese singna matam gi moirangda natraga ikoi mai bumlo pusingda laktana makoi mapa mapu sing mapamdai makoi haikat laikat tawbala ibus.
Ex-Chief Minister and CLP leader Okrami Bobby has termed the recent remarks of Chief Minister N. Biren asking for 35 MLAs with sacrificial spirit to transform Manipur into a land of gold as shameful. Speaking at the by-election meeting come flag hoisting ceremony for Indian National Congress candidate of Wangoi Assembly constituency Salam Joy, the CLP leader termed the Chief Minister's statement as a huge embarrassment. Okrami Bobby claimed that there are many qualified Congress MLAs who have been elected 5 to 6 times in various constituencies of the state. He asked the BJP government to prove the things it has accomplished which the Congress failed to accomplish in its 15 years of rule. The opposition leader also criticized the BJP-led state government of failing to manage the COVID-19 pandemic situation in the state. He said BJP is all talks and no work. Manipur Pradesh Congress committee leaders, party MLAs and supporters attended the event.
Worldly Shentongi Pibam, Indian Shentongi Pibam, why did he lie about in Haramiba, Bangladesh? She had a Shentung Pim, appointing him for the trail. Must I point a Congress no opposition in a telephone hibernate? Worldly financial institution, international monetary fund hibernate. Shibu, Narendra Modi Jina, Sabki Shat, Sabki Bikas. Sabki Shat, Sabki Bikas is correct over. Management is financial management haitaba. Center Shidachu financial management haitaba. COVID management is Shishu Pura, totally hello. Hojit Kari Policino, Kari Kamai Salino, Tangdovino, Atai Arapa, sketching Yemen management of the Yengu. Assam the lockdown later, Manipur the lockdown from the Lucian Karino, lockdown Bashe, upon a yesterday one at the four. Madam Suri Prajas in the common middle time.
Speaking on the occasion, ex-Deputy Chief Minister and CWC member Gai Khangam said the public should inquire about the recent hasty resignation of some MLAs amid their pending court cases. He criticized them and asked why they have decided to contest election again after their resignations, which already proved their incompetence. He called upon the public to teach them a lesson.
Supreme Court power, High Court, that I was the case story. Kalimangan, Bangladesh, Dogo, I do the Sanur, Torakan, I took the area and to you. Don't even for dog say, they want to shoot over Yadi. Lay back the sweater, they want to just took me over, Takat Bigeva, Kuba, Kubigeva, Sanaga Commando, some Kubigeva, not there. Magim, Masagi, but it's a way to cut it or not. Hiding there, we are going to open city in the Kagi.
Congress Party ने केंद्र से की कार्यक्रम हो चिदनते न मिलो इपाल की मथकता MLA होइदे क्वालिफाइड होइदे ने डिस्क्वालिफाइड तो हम घर को कांगू सिबुंगसी की पार्टी को चीफ मिनिस्टर ना सना दलो ओबिसी अगर खुनो पावे अखोई कांग्रेस पार्टी ना क्वालिफाइड होइदे पार्टी से यूनिटी तुगारे लेबा मुनिसिपल लेत्रे पार्टी से की प्रिंसिपल ना थक तोद्रे पार्टी से की मैनिफेस्टो की मखा थक तोद्रे है ना पार्टी के तांथो खरबा तान Sigi Mataka Supreme Court of Namaku disqualified to go to Kamusibu, and Sigi Sana, the chief man, Siju, and Papawi.
All Tribal Students Union Manipur Usham has warned to seal all interstate routes and halt national projects from October 26 if the state government fails to take a firm decision regarding the conduction of Autonomous District Council election within 4 days. Speaking to media at Usham office in Adim Jati complex, Chingmerong today, Usham President Saiboy Haukip said that the term of Autonomous District Council had expired in May-June this year, but it was extended for another 6 months as per a recommendation by Hills Area Committee. He said that the State Election Commission has already informed the Additional Chief Secretary, Tribal Affairs and Hills and Government of Manipur to conduct the ADC election, and the Hills Area Committee has also recommended the state government for the same. Saiboy Haukip condemned that the state government has not fixed the election date yet despite repeated pleas, stating that even the by-election will be conducted amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Saiboy Haukip said that Usham is quite aware that the current 4 ADC chairmen have been pressuring the government not to conduct the election. He maintained that holding on to their post even after the expiry of tenure is against democracy. Seiboy Haukip warned that Usham, along with various CSOs, will carry out protests from October 26 onwards and even warned of indefinite ban on interstate routes if the government remained silent on the matter.
When there can be a by-election in the month of November, why not? Autonomous District Council city term phajana loiraga 6 months pause hindo na labani. Chigumba Autonomous District Council ki office oishinu, Manipur Legislative ki Assembly ki oishinu, term hin na pai ba haibasi. It is against democracy. October November the election pangthokani hairadi hujik ki notification thokpa ki matam oire. Karigino hujik phau ADC ki election ki matang da election notification thokpi dribasi. Ado ebidina within this 4 days time government of Manipur na seriously consider to biraga ADC ki election ki damak notification thokpi dabat taradi all tribal students union Manipur ga tribal peoples of the state and all our like-minded civil society organization in the hills we have resolved to call for 48 hours interstate ban from 26 October and we will also shut down all the undergoing national project works in the state. Government na tabi dabat taradi we will take further course of action. At that point of time we may even go for indefinite interstate ban.
More than 600 trucks are being stranded along Imphal-Zirbam national highways on their way to Imphal due to the pathetic condition of the Barak Bridge since early morning today. The trucks are lined up till Nung Dalal area. All Manipur Road Transport Driver and Motor Workers Union has condemned the BIPL for blaming the drivers and transporters for destroying the Makru, Barag and Irang bridges with heavy loads. The union said that their trucks are loaded with approved weight under the Motor Vehicles Act. They also appeals to NHIDCL and BIPL who hold the contract for the repair of Barak, Makru and Irang RCC bridges to complete their work at the earliest and not to play delay tactics. Union members have warned of legal action by filing PILs. Manipur joined the nation in observing Police Commemoration Day 2020 today. The Police Commemoration Day is observed on 21st October every year to honor the loyalty and supreme sacrifice of police personnel for the nation. It was on this day in 1959 when CRPF led a saga of valor and sacrifice in the inaccessible, inhospitable terrain of hot springs in Ladakh. Observances were held at police stations across the state today. Senior officers of Manipur Police paid tributes to slain police personnel at the event held at First Manipur Rifles campus. Attendees paid floral tributes to the memorial stone and observed 2-minute silence as a mark of respect to the departed souls. Police gave gun salutes in honor of the martyrs. Chandel District Police and 8 Manipur Rifles at Lake Khun in Chandel District also jointly observed the day. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and many top officials of the country have paid obeisances to the martyrs on the occasion. Thoubal District Police and 3rd IRB jointly observed Police Commemoration Day 2020 at Thoubal District Police Headquarters today. Interaction session with family members of slain personnel was held at the event. Gifts were also presented to their bereaved family members on the occasion. Technopal District Police also observed Police Commemoration Day at Technopal District Headquarters. Police officers and personnel including SP TH Vikramjit attended the event. Zirbam District Police also observed Police Commemoration Day 2020 under the supervision of Zirbam District Police SP Marangthem Mubi at the police station in Babupara today. Attendees paid tributes to the slain police personnel at the event. Top officials of Zirbam District Police attended the event. Scrutiny of candidates was conducted today for the upcoming by-election of Lilong and Wangjing Tentha Assembly constituencies to be held on November 7. Scrutiny was conducted at Thoubal District Deputy Commissioner Office. Returning officer has approved the nominations of 8 candidates. They are BJP candidate Paunam Brojan, INC candidate M. Hemanta and independent candidate Sarangte Manaubi of Wangjing Tentha Assembly constituency, independent candidate of Lilong Assembly constituency MD Abdul Nasir, MD Abdul Zabar Khan, Y. Antas Khan, Wangmayum Reshma and INC candidate MD Azizul Haq Khan. Meanwhile, independent candidate of Lilong SC Wangmayum Reshma has raised an objection to the returning officer with regards to the academic age of her nearest rival Abdul Nasir, who is also an independent candidate of the constituency. He had mentioned his age as 11-year-old in the matriculation certificate. However, the returning officer approved Abdul Nasir for the election and instructed Reshma to file the objection at the court instead. Last date of withdrawal of candidature is on October 23. District Election Officer Imphal West has informed that the first randomization of EVM and VVPAT of Wangoi Assembly constituency for the upcoming by-election on November 7 will be held at DC Office Complex FLC Hall in Lamphil Part in Imphal West District at 11 a.m. on October 24. A combined team of Commando Thoubal and Lilong Police Station has conducted door-to-door search operations at Lilong Arapti area as precautionary measures ahead of the upcoming by-election. Around 250 individuals, including women of 80 households, were verified during the drive carried out from 4:30 a.m. till 7 a.m. today. No one was arrested during the drive, but one single barrel was recovered. Imphal West District Police also carried out door-to-door search operations at the Iro Majrao in view of the upcoming by-elections on November 7. Altogether, 400 people of 150 households, including 10 bailouts, were verified in the search drive. Meanwhile, Imphal West District Police also apprehended 9 individuals along with 103 litres of country liquor during an anti-liquor drive at Wangoi area. A combined team of Assam Rifles and Bishnupur Police apprehended 2 suspected active cadres of proscribed KCP PWG Kuman Kanglup along with weapons. Impact News sources said that based on specific intelligence input, security forces launched a joint operation and arrested them from Chothe village in Bishnupur district on October 19. One 9mm pistol with a magazine, 8 rounds of live ammunition, 2 Chinese hand grenades and 2 detonators were recovered from them. It is suspected that they were targeting to attack the security forces. Proscribed KCP has published its biannual journal titled Langteng Mina Siai Khoi. Press release from the outfit said that various articles, including editorial written by Military Affairs Chairman on the anniversary of Miyamgi Pingang Lanmi, titled Atumba Wakalon Amabu Aranba Lalongna Chingduna Puba, and articles titled Let Us Be Aware of Marxism, Leninism, Maoism, and Is the Revolutionary Movement in Manipur Really Dead, etc. are included in the journal. Manipur reported 214 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 3 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room press release at 5 p.m. today, Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 16,276, out of which 3,955 are active cases. while in the last 24 hours, 3 coronavirus infected persons, one 70-year-old female and one 50-year-old male from Thoubal district and one 60-year-old female from Technopole district passed away at Cedar Hospital. With this, death toll has reached 124. On the positive note, 138 people were discharged in the past 24 hours and recovered cases have reached 12,197. State's recovery rate stands at 74.93%. Out of the newly infected persons, 208 are from general population and 6 are personnel of Central Armed Police Force. The newly infected persons from the general populations are 35 from Imphal West District, 55 from Imphal East District, 20 from Thoubal District, 24 from Bishnupur, 34 from Tamenglong, 10 from Churachandpur District, 8 from Chandel, 6 from Senapati, 2 from None, 4 each from Kakching and Technopole districts, 3 each from Ukhrul and Kangpokpi districts. All the infected persons are locals without any significant travel history. They are being shifted to COVID care facilities and necessary measures are underway. Meanwhile, Communist Party of India CPI Manipur State Council lambasted the state government for failing to make all-out efforts to contain the spread of coronavirus in the state. Press release from the party blamed the state government for the community transmission of coronavirus in the state. Stating that imposing lockdown cannot curb the virus spread, the party urged the state government to construct 1,000-bedded temporary hospital at the earliest. Police personnel are playing active roles in raising awareness about COVID-19. Imphal East District Police today carried out Jan Andolan public campaign for COVID-appropriate behavior. SDPO, PRT, DSP, SDC Hengang, OC Hengang, Traffic Police, Reserve Line, local clubs and Merapaibi members took part in a rally which kicked off from Salam Thong, passing through Larigengbam Awang Laikai, Kairang, Larigengbam Mamang Laikai, Makha Laikai and finally concluded at Hengang SDC office. Campaigners urged the public to abide by COVID-19 related SOPs given under Manipur Epidemic Diseases Regulations 2020. District Police Chandel also carried out Jan Andolan rally in Chandel district today. Police personnel led by District Police Chandel SP Ningthaujam Madhunimai carried out the rally around district headquarters area. Various placards and banners on COVID-19 preventive measures were displayed during the rally. OPDs, casualty and new admissions at Jenims will be on hold for 3 days from October 22nd till 25 in view of the prevailing COVID-19 situation in the state. Press release from Jenims director also mentioned that sanitization, fumigation and contact tracing testing of all healthcare professionals in concerned wards, casualty and operation theatre will be carried out during the 3 days of shutdown. Now with that, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you more updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Akash, India's #1 coaching institute for medical and engineering with a legacy of more than 31 years. Akash scores a perfect hat-trick in NEET 2020 with top 3 ranks 3 years in a row. Enroll now for new repeater batches. Akash Institute, success is waiting. For more details, kindly contact Akash Institute Manipur Center. Contact number 8974412755 or 690-937-8833. Panthoibi Group presents. Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, has completed its 15 years of service, having 13 branches including Guwahati. Provides subsidized home loan under PMAYCLSS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Panthoibi Microfin deals in microfinance. Panthoibi Nidhi Limited provides loans against fixed deposit and properties. Panthoibi Construction booking is going on for flats, villas, row house. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its subsidiary group of companies. Uripoktarang Mamlaikai, Imphal.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India's COVID-19 caseload has crossed 76 lakhs. The number of new coronavirus cases reported in India in a span of 24 hours remained below 60,000 for the third consecutive day, while the number of people who have recovered from the disease are above 67 lakh 95,000, pushing the country's recovery rates to above 88%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, that toll has reached 1,15,914 and active COVID-19 cases are above 7,40,000, with Maharashtra still on top with above 1,74,000 active cases of COVID-19. According to ICMR, during the last 24 hours, more than 10 lakh tests have been conducted. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 4 crore 11 lakh 37,000 people. Above 1 crore 1 lakh 31,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 3 crore 6 lakh and 77,000. USA is still on top with more than 27 lakh 48,000 active cases of COVID-19, followed by India and Brazil. Six student bodies, Desam, AMSU, AIMS, KSA, MSF and SUK today began relay hunger strike, demanding the government to fulfill their 12 points chart of demands, including formation of a concrete state policy to combat COVID-19 pandemic in the state. Representatives of the six student organizations have warned of various forms of intense agitations if the government fails to fulfill their demands. The protest meet was staged near Desam office in Kwakaitel. It may be mentioned that the student bodies submitted their 12 points chart of demands to the Chief Minister on October 19, and they also staged protest demonstrations yesterday.
Point 9 asigi manungda tongan ba kogi point singdugi manungda maru oiba non covid patient khaktamak layenggadaba hospital rims natraga jenims ta ama thambiu haiba demand sing yauri loinana government gi oiba task force ama sembirakanda anova policy pakhat pirakanda kogi covid asi karamna thengnagadage haiba thadabinaba koi appeal togjagiba memorandum vision bisu yaukiba leire loinana health minister ama tongana thambirakanda community transmission gi sang yauri hariba covid-19 asa thingbang ngamnanaba koi honamina mathok tai minute ni koi sit in protest tawjara matung da koi ngasi degi khutang sara henba hogjabani hariba khutang sara henba sidasu koina karigumba Manipur lengakna tabidadana point 9 adu thabok to onthok piraktab taragadi masidagi henba hena kanba khungjang sing sangsinanaba koi sem saraga lei habdu mairo luptok ki maike digi lengak ki maike da thamjari.
Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur, Desam and Autonomous State Demand Committee, Youth Front, Assam have jointly organized a one-day webinar on the topic Youth Perspective on COVID-19 Challenges and Responsibilities. Members of JSC against Mayang Imphal gang rape thronged at Cherab Court and carried out protest demonstrations upon knowing that 3 of the 6 accused of the rape case will be produced in the court today for bail hearing. It may be mentioned that 6 of them were produced in the court on October 7 via video conferencing and were given judicial custody till today. Taking part in the protest, JSC co-convener Usham appeals to the relevant authorities not to grant bail to any of the accused involved in the case. He also appeals to award befitting punishment to the culprits and to arrest every single person involved in the case.
Kramasu Pava Watana, Manipur Police Department, Parani Haidana, Tanramava, Aduga, Hosik Pava, Tamaga, Tani Pazala Kadoreba, only 7 days Katangarakanda, 1 week Katangarava, Tani Pagadavase, Sipoda, General Mise, Manipur Langano, Hosik Pava Police Department, Pavang, and Bidribasicari Ginova, Namdraga, Manipur Police Department, Labagi, Kaikanari Geva. I could Prazagi Mating Pangnava, Mayang Mating Pangnava, ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯄꯨꯂꯤꯁꯁꯦ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯖꯦꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯏꯀꯩꯗ ꯍꯪꯖꯒꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯊꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯥꯔꯖꯁꯤꯠ ꯊꯥꯒꯠꯄꯤꯗꯨꯅ ꯋꯥꯌꯦꯜ ꯑꯊꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯆꯠꯊꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯔꯥꯜ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯃꯤꯄꯨꯝ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯑꯥꯏꯟꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯗꯟꯗꯤ ꯐꯪꯍꯟꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯨꯅ ꯖꯦꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯏꯀꯩꯗꯒꯤ ꯊꯝꯖꯒꯦ
Members of National Identity Protection Council NIPCO and All Manipur Students Union AMSU set ablaze 20 bags of smuggled bitter leaves at Imphal International Airport today. Owner of the bitter leaves is yet to be identified. Speaking on the sidelines, NIPCO President Thoidingjam Manihar said that NIPCO and AMSU members carried out the drive to curb tobacco abuse in the state amid the COVID-19 pandemic. He urged the state government to look into the matter.
Manipur the COVID ki awaba legiba sana bagi awaba legiba matam to the makoina drug oina puturakadaba kulai oina life saving oina puturakadaba mayam du ayun narka na makoina kwamara puturakan the business ke sendalam bido oina mayam waring ay marak sida makoina miyama se hatna bagi sugumba politics sama sanrak pase masi khajikta mosu kan mangam na bagi da makta koi national identity protection council niko na ngasigi sigum loba tanja si laro kan koi thajabani mai thajabani masi kana gumba amta bias lare kan da koi tobunate manipur gi praja miyam si COVID-19 dagi kannana ba amadi haujik paisa paina tadana kham Wonder Bama Tamasida, Haiba unnecessary the quad, the Lupa Kuntra Pidran Saga of Do, but Kazika is Shep Torkan, the Yungi Tumdo, Taudozu, Labor Namnabaki and Dogunaba, Wakalonda, Masisa Sabani.
DM Community College Students Representatives Committee has warned of intense agitation if Nodal Officer of DM Community College, Dr. L. Hemchandra, fails to carry out necessary measures to facilitate academic process at the earliest. All Manipur Wards Development Committee, Skilled and Unskilled Labour Association has also urged the state government and the relevant departments to provide their 16-month pending salary at the earliest. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Secretary of the association, H. Nauboy, warned of launching intense agitations from October 28 onwards if their demands were not met within October 27. Midday Meal Workers Union Manipur has also urged the authorities concerned to provide their pending honorarium of midday meal workers in some districts of the state at the earliest. Commissioner of Art and Culture Department M. Joy has disclosed that the department has recommended COVID-19 SOPs to the government for holding of art and culture related events on stage and halls. He was speaking at the felicitation of winners of the first ever online Manipuri classical solo dance competition organized by Government Dance College and Students Union. M. Joy reminded that there is no COVID-19 vaccine yet and urged the public to follow COVID-19 related SOPs at all times to ward off the disease. Speaking on the sidelines, Art and Culture Director Ngangom Usham said that efforts are underway to start online classes for the students of Government Dance College at the earliest and assured of initiating various activities for their welfare. Students of JN Dance Manipur student of JN Manipur Dance Academy, Jaya Kundrakpam, who clinched the first position in the junior category of solo dance competition, and student of Department of Dance and Music, Manipur University, Moirangthem Daina, who bagged a first position in the senior category, were felicitated at the event held at Government Dance College campus in Palace Compound today.
COVID-19 gi magi nak SOP singam sat panatana topa ekoi hena tongai thoina leidabani na ekoi yari bo khaidi magi vaccine puthorok tingi phawadi ekoi na yana section na hingnabagi namakta ekoi tangai phadane SOP ngana sanana manasi art culture gi su government da ekoi SOP kharanga na ekoi tongan bakhar semaga ekoi thagat jare harbe SOP sine approve torwa kanadi ekoi gi culture activities singasi stage utpangamnaba hold utpangamnaba yanaba ekoi kana sinjari.
Jawaharlal Nehru Manipuri Dance Academy showcased its Sri Ram Parva ballet and abstract from Ramayan Puran today at JNMDA Auditorium. Speaking on the occasion, JNMDA Director in Charge P. Bilash said that it takes about 6 months to 1 year to practice the ballet. However, this year, the ballet training was shortened to just 10 days as instructed by OSD of Manipur Governor Samir Rahman, who are also instructed to produce the ballet with a hint of state's traditional touch, following which teachers and artists of the academy, under the guidance of Sangeet Natak awardee T.H. Chautombi, practiced and showcased the ballet, which is based on 4 episodes selected from Ramayan Puran, and it is approximately 40 minutes long.
Ramayan Parva haiba asi ekoina Jiji Governor Oibiriba gi OSD Samir Rahman mahaki advice matungina ekoi numit taramani da phungbiba yagadra haidana takpirei hairiba bele ama khoina phungjaba matamda tha taruk tagina ekoi sahi ama changna khoi puthokchabani adubu ekoi ngasidi hairiba Ramayana si ekoina numit tarani da ekoi phungjabani.
Former BJP candidate of Kundrakpam constituency Thangjam Mohindro has distributed 50 sprinklers to 50 farmers of the constituency under PMKSY scheme of the Agriculture Department. Speaking at the event held at his residence today, Mohindro stressed on the need to utilize paddy fields post-harvest to boost farmers' income. He also highlighted about the poor drainage system in the constituency. North-Eastern Economic Association has condoled the untimely demise of renowned economist Dr. Jayanta Madhav, who passed away in Guwahati on October 18. Works Minister Thongam Biswajit inaugurated an outlet of the famed Java motorcycle company near Konzam oil pump today. 3 motorbikes, Java Classic, Java 42 and Java Pirak, will be made available in the showroom. Indian Army retired Colonel Konzam Himalaya and owner of the showroom K. Santos were among those present on the occasion. Entrance test for admission to MA Economics first semester for academic session 2020-2021 of Manipur University will be held on October 31st at 11 a.m. MLA Okram Suraj Kumar today presented financial assistance of 3,000 rupees per month for a year to second ranker in the All Manipur NEET exam 2020, Taslima Sahani from Sangayumpham, Pulei Pokpi. State Central Library Imphal will continue distributing free books to selected clubs and voluntary organizations for 2019-2020 till October 31st. It may be mentioned that State Central Library Imphal carried out the activity under State Art and Culture Department and Raja Ram Mohan Roy Library Foundation, Kolkata. Coordinating body Kurai Lamdong Kaitel Pambi Apunba Loop and various other organizations have condoled the untimely demise of Moirangthem Yaima, who took a major role in promoting football among women in Manipur. Late Moirangthem Yaima from Kurai Chingangbam Lekai was the secretary of Manipur Women's Football Association. He was also the founder vice president of Kurai Panna Apunba Singlup. The Hungarian Judo Grand Slam 2020 is all set to kick off from October 23 till 25. Hungarian Judo Association is hosting the championship, which is a part of the Olympic qualification under the aegis of International Judo Federation at Budapest. Indian players Manipur's own Likmabam Sushila from Haingang Mayailekai will compete in the 48 kg category. Tulika Man in 78 kg category, Avatar Singh in 100 kg category, Vijay Kumar in 60 kg category and Jaslin Singh in 66 kg category of the championship. Jivan Sharma is the Indian team coach. Altogether 459 players, 287 male players from 287 male players and 172 female, including 16 players from Africa Judo Union, 68 from Judo Union of Asia, 324 from European Judo Union, and 51 players from Pan America Judo Confederation will compete in 7 different weight categories at the championship. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Titular King and Rajya Sabha MP Lashembasana Jauba calls upon citizens of Manipur to entrust him with the task of bringing development in the state. CLP leader Okrami Bobby calls Chief Minister N. Biren shameless for asking 35 MLAs with sacrificial spirit to transform Manipur into Sanalai Bagh. All Tribal Students Union Manipur warns to seal interstate routes and halt national projects from October 26 if conduction of ADC election is not decided within 4 days. More than 600 trucks stranded on Imphal-Ziri National Highway on way to Imphal owing to pathetic condition of Barak Bridge. Manipur joins nation in observing Police Commemoration Day 2020. Observance held across police stations in the state. Manipur reports 214 new COVID-19 cases and 3 deaths in the last 24 hours, rising tally to 16,276. Death toll reaches 124. And India's COVID-19 tally crosses 76 lakhs. Death toll reaches 1,15,914 and recovery rate stands above 88%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook.